EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Landover. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. They'll run it. And it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's on left side. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive, as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Third and 2. Here we go. Stroud to throw. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Here we go. They'll run with Marks. A short game. Down to the 7. Second and goal. Here we go. Now Stroud. Flush to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Rolling right. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? It's
Turn on the lights and here, baby. Turn on the lights. Let's go Pittsburgh.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is Cam Scatterboot. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To the air on second down. Dart. Adds to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Johnny Newton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Moving to his right. He takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. Play action. Here's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Daniel. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Come on, come on. Cougars.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
Contenders, first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The RPO, this one's a McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Pass brought in by Samuel. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And the Commanders are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Washington. 36 yards. They'll come up here first and 10.
the Eagle.
Throwing is Daniel. It's Samuel on the screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing again. Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The air again is Daniel. Flush to his right.
Come on, man.
Mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Now Dart on the run to the right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
On second down, Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 8.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going for you.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. It's going to be third. They need 1. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
It is 3rd and long.
Check, bump, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Working the middle, he's got Ertz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboys, Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready? Like 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
65.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand.
Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Giants. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants move out on top. 14-0.
Commanders nothing. Youngway 2 set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniel gonna throw again. Pass caught inside, that's Ertz. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
18-yard line.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That pass taken in by McCoy. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Washington Commanders. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Krosky Merritt. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Ready? Go street. Street. Street.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he will score. Game on. Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out wide. Going up top. That is brought in. Short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, They got the stop before he was able to score.
He'll try to punch it in with Scatterboo. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York.
Youngway Koo lining up for the point after.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead.
Youngway Koo sets the kickoff.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. We'll go play action here with Dart. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. On the give, Scatterboo. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Tirico, Greg Oaks, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Landover. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 6. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They run once more with McCaffrey.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield when they turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
On the handoff, it's Krusty Merritt. And the strength on display rattling tackles for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll run with Krusty Merritt. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Daniels to throw on second down. It is brought in the end zone. Harry, touchdown, Commanders. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll find his tight end. Kittle on the right side. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll try to set the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Come on. Set.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Now here comes the screen to Rodriguez. And he will go all the way. Chris Rodriguez.
Touchdown, baby.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Oh, hey.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
I know you're bouncing there.
From the end zone, here comes Sky Moore. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up some second down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down. Again, it's Purdy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Get set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Cougar 19.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Sandy Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
3rd and long.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Has his man, it's Samuel. Down the sideline. Deebo Samuel. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 2. Greggy is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Just makes the score. Commanders 28, 49ers 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Purdy. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. They'll go with Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third, they need 8.
Get set. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he will score. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
On the ready. Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
On first down, Daniel. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Come on. Hit. 68. Come 19.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10.
Check mash. 19, 18.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On first and 10, it's Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, it's Purdy. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60, pass to 60, pass to 60.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Yeah, we're good.
Ready? Cougar 19.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Daniels to throw on second down. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready? Go! 18. Ready?
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Commander. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Block the field goal.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up the third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. But it is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they've come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quarter chicken dinner.